Hello, Brittany Parker. And it has been so hot where I live. And I always get asked, well, do creams withstand heat? And let me tell you, yes, I do apply a little bit differently. So here I am, I'm putting on my contour like usual. But before this, I prepped my skin a little bit differently. I did spray my setting spray on first, and just to kind of give me an extra little bit of hold for the day. And here you can see me, I'm still using my contour down my nose, my perimeter of my forehead, underneath my cheekbones, contouring my nose, my jawline, and that's my contour. It's going to give me shadow and dimension. And now I'm going to use my 3D brush and go in with my main highlight. Just pouncing it on. This is all paint by number, one layer system. And I just kind of put it on my foreheads below it. And you know what? I needed to darken that contour a little bit more. This is totally buildable coverage. Anything, if you like, oh, that's too light, you blend it out, just go add more. I'm using the other side of the 3D brush now for my brightening shade. Your brightener, yes, it's like what you think of as your concealer. It brightens, it enhances. And I'm just putting it in the center of my face. And you can see I kind of go back and forth from using my finger to my brush. And really, you could use all the tools or none of the tools, and it still works beautifully. As I blend now, I'm making sure that I pounce and I'm just dabbing it in. And if you pinch your little brush, it kind of makes it give you the shape that you need sometimes when you need like a smaller area to be blended. You do blend your contour down your neck, and everywhere else you're going to blend it up. There you go. Okay, so now it's my favorite time. This is bronzer, Bella bronzer. Definitely got to give Bella bronzer. And you can see, so contour and bronzer are different. Your bronzer is warm and it goes on the higher points of your face. And so where contour went at the very top of your forehead and the bottom of your cheekbone to make a C, bronzer kind of fits it within that C. So the mid part of your forehead and the top part of your cheekbone. Don't forget to bring it down your neck, and don't forget your ears. Your ears are important, especially if they're going to be showing. And you know what? I love bronzer. I'm going to build it up. I love the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer brush, always to finish that. And now I go in my smudge brush. It's an eyeshadow brush, but I find it to be the very best one to help me kind of color correct all my blemishes. So you can see that even though I have a lot of blemishes, Seint is so fantastic. Their coverage is so good. And it just gives me like the confidence that I've never really been able to get. Oh, that kid. Love him. Okay, so this is nude. I'm just going to see, like I said, I'm just tapping it on with my finger. I kind of go back and forth, finger to my brush. Whatever like you like best, you do. Oh, he's mad about his hair. I'm like, spike it up. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead, take my brush, kind of finish it out, fluff it. And now I am doing my lips. And I just kind of use my contour shade to line my lips. I find it's like, you know, the color that matches my skin the best. Using my finger, tap it on. Whatever's left on my finger, kind of deepen that color on my cheeks. And I brought it a little too forward, so I didn't even get any more color, but I just used the same brush that I'd put on my highlight, and I just kind of brushed it back a little bit off of the, you know, from my nose. So if you bring your blush too forward or too high or whatever, just blend it out. Creams are super forgivable. All right, brow time. Now I'm going to warn you, my brows, they look a little insane here. But I feel like once my eyeshadow is all done, it totally fits. So don't get scared. All right, so I'm using the line brush from Seint. And it's like an angled brush. And I'm using actually not my contour. This time I used Oak. It is an eyeshadow, and now I'm taking Vanilla Dust and tapping it over my eyelids to set all these areas. Okay, when it's hot, this is a must. Go in with a powder. You're going to want to help set these creams a little bit extra. So this is another tip to make sure that your makeup lasts all day long. Okay, so let's get in with these eyeshadows. I've been on a total like Pup, Cafe, Oak, some Drift, some really cool tones, eyeshadows, and I think they're gorgeous. So just kind of using all those colors. Always bring it underneath your eye. It's kind of a softer than doing like the harsh black eyeliner, and it kind of make your eyes look bigger. So this is that, I believe this is Trust, And I'm just kind of keeping it on the outside of my eye, kind of bringing up a little bit into that crease, making sure I blend it. And I always kind of bring it down into my lower lash line. All right, here is some Drift. I think it's a gorgeous shimmer. If you need one, that's the one to always start with. I want an extra little pop right there in the front. Always make sure you blend everything. All right, eyeliner time. I always start with a little bit of a wing. I'm doing my waterline there, tight lining it. And I didn't go all the way across, you can tell. I just kind of like kept it more on the outside of my eye, my eyeliner. All right, mascara. You're lucky I cut that out. Some illuminator, finishing up the look. I wanted to kind of make sure that was a little bit more higher since I have some hooded eyes. Okay, setting spray. Do it. It's hot. You're going to need that setting spray, but this is the finished look. Make sure if you're extra oily, bring some powder. This is my Seint 3D cream. If you want your palette of your own, reach out and I would love to help you.